I don't want to let current John make decisions for future John, because future John fucking hates current John. And so
all the time.
Yeah, and so what I will often do is I'll set these arbitrary rules, but rules that help current John make better decisions for future John based off of what I know that and so my rule for podcasts is I will appear on any podcast that you have, regardless of the audience size, whatever it is, as long as you have done a minimum of 100 episodes. And the reason for that is, if you've done 100 episodes of a podcast, you are self-selected to be a certain type of person who follows through on shit. I want to get to know you, because you're immediately the top 1%. Right. You're probably not going to be complete shit. Like if you're doing an interview and you've done 100 interviews, like it'd be pretty hard to be a really bad interviewer.
Right.
And I don't even care if you have an audience or not, because you are now the type of person that I want to get to know. And it's also a really easy way for me to say no to the amount of people who are like, hey, I just started a podcast. I want you to be the first episode. It's like, I don't want to be your first episode. Yeah. You have no audience. You're not good at this. And you're trying to get me to like promote your show that's probably not going to be that good and not a good representation of me because you're not good at doing the show. And then I'm going to feel bad for not doing it. And then you're going to think I'm an asshole for not promoting your show. And so this is a really good way for me to just say, I would love to do your podcast. Please message me after you've done 100 episodes, and I am an immediate yes.
You know what this reminds me of, John? You do podcasts like you choose barbers. Like you want the guy with the golden, you got the golden clippers. I'll sit down in that seat, buddy. But you're saying, hey, I'm doing my first haircut today, John. Would you like to be the first client?
How do you make decisions? How do you make decisions on this stuff? There's too many unknowns. Like, how do you possibly figure out all of these disciplines where you have, I mean, with a barber, it's like, you're not going to know that they're shit until it's too late.
Yeah.
Right?
Unless they got a golden throne.
So how do you possibly know? Well, you can go by recommendations, referrals, fine, maybe. Right. But you can also go by how serious, are there any indications that this person takes what they do seriously? Because odds are, if they take it seriously, they're not going to be shit. Now, I have no way to know whether you're going to be phenomenal or not. The reality of it is, I'm a 5'4" Jewish guy who needs his hair cut. Like, I don't need a phenomenal barber, right? I need somebody who's like not a shitty barber. And so all that I'm doing is trying to figure out a way to quickly and effectively make a decision of what barber to go to based off of, I need this person to be not shit at being a barber.
Right.
And how can I make that as quick as possible? Because I don't want to actually be thinking about choosing a barber. I have more important things to think about. So, yeah, I mean, I walked by all the barber shops in our neighborhood when we moved in, and one of them, I looked in the window, and he had a golden chair. Not real gold. And he had a suitcase that was like golden equipment. And I was like, hell yeah, I'm going with that guy. Like, I don't know whether he's good, but like, he's got some skin in the game. He clearly takes some pride in what he does. Yes. It's like a trainer, it's like a trainer who sends spreadsheets with like Google Sheets. It's like, take pride in what you do. If you are serious about what you do, you take pride at what you do. If a client's paying you for it, they deserve you to send their program professionally. That's why I designed Quick Coach is because trainers should take pride in their programs. And a program is not just about the sets and the reps. It's about the trappings of the program. How somebody receives that program impacts their results just as much as what's actually in the program, because if they believe that that's the right thing for them, and if they believe that the person sending it is an expert, the odds that they'll do it go up. The odds that they'll adhere and believe in the process go up, and your success as a coach will increase.
Yes.
These are all of the soft skills, and this is why you need to register for Quick Coach at quickcoach.fit right now. Claim your free account, www.quickcoach.fit, another one of these boring names, and take pride in what you do. Like, Google Sheets is not something you should be proud of. sending your clients their programs, not just because it's a shitty experience for them to receive it, but there's no skin in the game for you. Why would anybody trust you based off of that versus anybody else? It's the same idea of choosing a barber. It's the same idea for anything else.